We are seeing a number of benefits from Dynamics CRM. We started initially with just looking at the sales team, but we've now moved that across into many areas of our business, and the whole of the sales process is now developed onto the CRM. And so on the basis of that, we've been able to pull together a lot of information from a lot of different people, which previously was held and not really that accessible. By achieving that, we've been able to give reports across the business, which we can get back to Japan very quickly. So, for example, a returns report, which may have taken 2 to 3 days a month to actually prepare, which was pulling information from across the business and then compiling it, is now done by a press of a button in less than 2 minutes. And so we've been able to save significant time and use that more effectively.
The BPA had a need to implement the CRM system because we had a very bespoke database that was disconnected. We had a lot of different products that we were using. It wasn't connected into Outlook, and we had a lot of data that was spread out. Bringing us into CRM enabled us to bring all our data into one place, have all our emails integrated, and have a much more responsive way for the membership to work, and we had all the data that we needed at our fingertips.
Microsoft Dynamics CRM is very useful for our campaign responses that we do globally. We do a lot of shows around the world, and previously we was coming back with handwritten notes and business cards, whereas now everything is put on live at the shows. Even back at the office we can see how successful the show has been before the show's ended. When we come back, we then analyse those leads that we've picked up on campaign responses and hand them out to the right salespeople for the right territories to follow up on. And then they get converted into leads, which hopefully eventually will get converted into opportunities and is our pipeline for the future. So it's very, very important.
We believe CRM is better than that because it gives us more functionalities, such as the dashboards, custom entities that you can create. It also helps us track activities better than we could with Act. We also use CRM on tablets, so it's quite useful for the guys on the road because they've constantly got access to the CRM system. So with Act, you were restricted, you had to have an internet connection with your laptop, but because we've got CRM on iPads, etc., they can use it all the time.
CRM is typically used within sales departments to generate leads, opportunities, and convert those into accounts and in turn contacts, and in turn sell products. These can all be managed from any step within Dynamics itself and from any point of view. So you could do it on the road, you could generate a lead, immediately it would be in system. A department at your head office could react to that immediately and service that lead.
I think social listening is important because we all know that we live in a very social world. Everybody is connected to some kind of social network, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and everybody has a voice, right? So it doesn't matter who you are, you don't need to be a politician, you don't need to be famous, and you can have a voice. So this means that the way people buy and the way people sell needs to change and adapt in this ever-changing environment. And taking that into account, we need to make sure that we can connect and enable customers to be competitive in an environment that is continuously changing. We need to make sure that customers can react to instances where there's a customer experience that hasn't gone according to plan. How can they react to that? How can they turn that potentially negative experience into a positive one by enabling them to use technology to achieve those goals?